Alright, so the story I wrote about is about this dystopian society which is based off technology, but technology at this point is the foundation for a higher group to take control of a lower group, and it's just pretty much social stratification at this point. But all the main cities, which you could look at like main cities in America, like Detroit, maybe Los Angeles, Chicago, these are all now sectors and have all been disbanded from each other. Maybe some kind of war has happened. I don't get too much into detail about it. Could be nuclear war, could have just been World War III, but there's a lot of destruction around, and communication is cut off throughout the country, so smaller civilizations are set up at this point. The main character is not quite satisfied with the way people are treated, at least where he's from, and so he leaves his area. But with technology, everybody that's in the population is on profile, so he gets hunted down throughout his travels throughout what they're going to call like a wasteland-esque kind of like scenery, and he goes to try to find a utopian society of people that are just doing the same thing he is. He doesn't believe that everybody is sectioned off in the city, so he takes off into the wild and finds eventually a utopian society, a group of people sustaining themselves in a completely different way than what he was used to. And he notices that they are much more sufficient, happy, enjoying their culture and their people, and are just more socialized because of simplistic means, with the absence of all the technology, especially when you're looking at 20 years advanced from where we are today, at least how the story takes place, that this culture has created a better means to survive and are more adapted to each other and not displaced as such as some of these other cities are, where you have rich, powerful people who had control of technology, which pretty much segregated and created the social stratification you see in some of the cities that I'm going to be talking about. I chose this issue because today we're already on the brink of seeing relationships form so much like over Facebook, whatever social media may be used, and it's really shallow, it's not personal. So I believe that eventually technology could numb us from reality, or at least from the simplicity of life, of how we should be living it and not relying too much on what we created. I mean, the story is also going to attack the notion that man has always been a primal creature since the beginning of time. And we talk about world peace a lot, but none of us have been pushed into survival situations with like no food for 8 days or no water. We still have these primal instincts, and it's going to show us some of these primal instincts and not such a brighter picture of, oh, we need peace for everybody. No, there's going to be killing in this story, and there's going to be hard times in this story, and I'm going to cram it all in 10 pages, and it's going to be fantastic.